This is a scene survey. Our situation: EMS is called to a scene of a 21-year-old male suicidal patient. Unknown if weapons are in the patient's possession. Metro has advised EMS that police are not on scene. The weather conditions are cold and there's a potential for ice on roads and walkways. EMS unit proceeds to a staging area with no lights or sirens due to the scene not being secured by police department. And EMS stands by until the police department has advised us that the scene is secure. Once the update that the scene has been secured is received, EMS turns lights on and sirens and proceeds to the scene and dons their PPE. EMS crew visually identifies a police officer waving at the front door of the requester's residence. Crew then positions the ambulance in a manner that is least likely to be hit by traffic, taking care to make sure that the patient loading area is as safe from traffic. Crew then takes care while stepping out of the ambulance to ensure that ice is not present where they are stepping and grabs the appropriate medical equipment. Crew then proceeds to the door to meet the police officer, who guides them to the patient where another police officer is present with the patient. Along the way, EMS crew is vigilant for the presence of weapons or other agitated family members or persons that may not have been apparent to PD but who may be potentially dangerous. While assessing the patient, EMS crew takes care not to put themselves in a dangerous position in relationship to the patient, making sure that the patient is not between them and the exit and not positioning themselves in a compromising body position and remaining vigilant for any hostile movement. Once the patient is known to be agreeable to being transported to the hospital, EMS guides patient on a journey and secures the patient to further eliminate the potential of harm to the patient by his own means and protecting themselves from any sudden hostility. EMS carefully wheels the gurney to the ambulance, taking every precaution not to slip on the ice as they proceed. Then EMS carefully pulls the ambulance back onto the road from the parking position and proceeds to the hospital. Before they leave, they request a PD to follow them to the hospital in case the patient becomes violent during transport.